Thank you, Harman. Um, and so the next uh, awardee, the first time I met the director for our next awardee, I was sitting next to her at an interfaith iftar and Passover celebration at the U.S. Institute for Peace in 2022. That event was emblematic of SALDEF's ethos. SALDEF has always sought to build interfaith solidarity as it empowers Sikh Americans through advocacy, education, and outreach programs. SALDEF, the oldest Sikh organization in the US, has always been driven by its mission of justice and religious freedom. In its leadership at the Faith Based Security Advisory Council at the Department of Homeland Security, SALDEF led a report on how DHS can address transnational oppression, including from the Indian government. We have worked closely with SALDEF to share how different faith communities have faced transnational repression, including participating in a SALDEF-led interfaith panel at Indian American Impact. Representing SALDEF tonight is Kiran Kaur Gill, SALDEF's executive director and someone who I've had the pleasure of working many times with since that dinner in 2022. Kiran and everyone else at SALDEF, I'm pleased to present you with the Swami Agnivesh Memorial Award.
Thank you so much, Ria. And I just want to say thank you to everyone here. This event is so inspirational. We are truly honored to receive this award, and we're grateful for the deep solidarity and partnership of Hindus for Human Rights that you've shown SALDEF and the Sikh community through the years. We've worked together to highlight issues of censorship, mis and disinformation targeting our communities. And I know Brene mentioned the research report we jointly released earlier this year. And more recently, we worked to highlight the threat of Hindu nationalism and transnational repression here in the United States. As Harman, I think, so eloquently mentioned, foundational principles of Sikhism are equality, oneness, human rights, and dignity for all. And I think that's encapsulated in so many of our Sakhis, of our gurus, and the actions that we look to for inspiration. As Sikhs, it's our responsibility to advance those principles through our works and action each and every day as we ground ourselves in the principles of Kala, eternal optimism, Namrata, humility, Seva, service, inspired by Sangat for the benefit of all, Sarvata Pala. This means we must stand up to injustice anywhere we see it across our communities. And I'll also share a line from Gurbani that inspires me. Sura so pehchaniye jo lade din ke hate. He alone is a spiritual warrior who fights for the needs of the downtrodden, and they see us all working together to achieve this goal. We're honored to work alongside you to advance these principles together. Thank you so much for this honor and for this award.